That trip was all about Missy over there. Missy over there. Okay. Missy over there. Missy was a social butterfly. Everybody know her now. Okay. So it's a good thing. And I felt, guys, all of you that are parents, I'm telling you, get your kids involved in this environment, even if they don't understand what's going on, even if they don't care about finance. Let me tell y'all something. My group, I was blowing up the chat with pictures and videos, and Ken was doing the same, sending it to his kids. When we got back, you know what his kids told him? Daddy, and these are grown kids. They're like, his triplets were like 26, right? They always see him going on these trips, and they're like, okay, have fun. But this particular trip that we came back from, they were like, OMG, when is the next one? I'm coming on the next one. So we made a deal with them. We said, hey, the next one is going to be next year. So we're giving y'all the whole goddamn year to get your license, okay? No rush. You get the whole year. If you get your license, you coming on that trip paid for 100% by us. Guys, like I told my mom last night, I said, I'm not giving up on my nephew, Corey. I'm not giving up on him. Because it's like these young people, they don't get it, but we know that this is the better thing for them. Putting them in this environment, for them, it's all about the fun. They want to come here, they want to drink, they want to hang out, they want to party, they want to be in the pool, they want to take videos. So if that's what it's going to take, we're going to put them in that lifestyle. And then eventually they're going to be like, wait a minute, I can make money doing this, and this is fun? Man, I'm ready to do this business. I got some clients for you, Auntie Odetta. I got some clients for you, Mom Usha. So I say all of that to say, it may start with you, but you guys are the one that's going to change your family. Taya talked about being able to bring her mom on that trip. All expense paid for. Everything. That's a blessing, guys. When you could bring a family member, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your kid, where you could pay everything for them, their airfare, their whatever. And she's like, she spoke on stage. She said, I was able to do this for my mom without even complaining about making ends meet and paying for stuff. Like, it may not seem a lot to some people, but it was a lot for her. And even though I could afford it, like, it also made me realize, you know what? I want to do this for my mom. Like, my mom used to come on trips with me, but now that Ken and I go together, she didn't come. I said, you know what? Next year, I want to bring my mom and I want to bring my nieces and nephew. I want to put them in this environment because guess what? They see us working so hard. They see us on Zoom, morning up, late night. When my mom called me something, I don't even talk to her. She's like, oh my God, you still working? It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, I'm still working. But then when they come on these trips, they realize what the hard work was worth it. So Ken and I, we made a pact from here on. We're working for our family. Yes, we work for ourselves, but we're working for our family. We want every super trip, every qualification trip. Not only that we earn it, but we are making so much money that he could bring his 3 triplets, right? Because we got to deal with them. They better get their license, right? And we got their license. We know daddy going up, right? Daddy going all the way up. And then for me, being able to bring my mom and my nieces and nephew because they're young and I want them in this environment so they could start changing their mindset. They could start talking about money. They could start being business owner or shaping their mindset. So guys, it's a beautiful thing. It is a blessing. I've gone on a lot of trips and every trip, I say it all the time, every trip builds me to the next level. Every trip. It doesn't matter what it is. Another one is going to come next year and I'm still going to go next year. I'm still going to try to qualify. Not try, I better go, right? So qualify for these things, guys. Everything that you're going to do throughout the year, when they run the numbers at the end of the year, that's how you get to go on these trips, right? You got to run for it. You got to help a lot of families. You got to qualify for it. So all the work that we're doing all year, it's not in vain. You're going to reap the benefit at the end. And again, if you qualify for it, that means you made money. I mean, you helped a lot of families. So what I want to train on tonight, my part is going to be one of the things that Johnny mentioned when we were in Mexico is, let's see if I can share. Guys, I can share, right? So we're all tasked. So we've got 9 days to go where we're all tasked with coming back from this trip and just going to work. We know that the reason why we're here is to help families. So in the next 9 days, we want to make sure that we're giving 3 people the opportunity to experience what we're experiencing. 3 people to change their life, become business partner, or even a client. Because guys, there were some people there that were prospective clients. They're not a business partner. Maybe they know someone in the business and that person invited them as their +1. That's how Ken got really serious with his business. I invited him to Jamaica last year and he came for fun and that was it, right? So sometimes people are going to come into this business not to do the business, but the environment is going to sell them. That's why you want to always have a guest at any event we're doing. We have a Super Sunday, invite guests. We have a webinar, invite guests. The environment is going to sell them, right? So we want to give the same opportunity to everyone else. In the next 9 days, we're going to lock arms, help you get 3 business partners, and open 3 financial strategies or 3 accounts, right? So that might be 6 to 10 appointments, right? That might be 5 appointments, but you got to set up appointments so we can share this information. We can explain what we do and show the content of what we do. So 3 in 9 days. So how are we going to achieve this 3 in 9 days? Well, if you do not have a list, this is why we're always going to tell you, build your list, add to your list, and grow your list. Your list is going to be your money in this business, right? Your list is your money. If you think of anybody, just add them to your list, whether they're interested in the business or not, whether they want a product or not, add them to your list because someday they might be interested or they might lead you to somebody. So in the next 9 days, we want to do massive outreach. So one of the things that we can do is every one of us that have our phone that we're paying for every month, start with your phone. Who are the people that you've been recently calling or recently texting? Go through your phone, guys. Go through your phone and see who have you been recently texting, communicating with, calling. Maybe they sent you a gift. Maybe they sent you a forward message, a joke. I don't know, right? Start with the people in your phone because if they got your number and they texting you, that's a perfect opportunity to start there with them. You want to call them, check in with them, see how they're doing, and then casually say, hey, what are you doing tomorrow at 4 o'clock? What are you doing tomorrow? Whatever. What are you doing Saturday? What are you doing Wednesday? What are you doing Friday? Whatever, right? You just want to log them down with a date and a time for a one-on-one where we could share this information with them. So start with your phone. People that's in your phone, your most recent, and then you could even go as far back as Christmas time. Christmas was just a couple of weeks ago. Everybody was getting flooded with Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays. Go through your phone, right? So first start with the recent text, and then you could keep going further back and just call back people. The next thing you could do is pretend you're having your fabulous birthday party and you're going to make a list of all the people you want to invite, okay? When I turn 50, I'm inviting everybody, okay? We turning up, okay? I'm going to change my outfit like 3 times. People that I haven't spoke with in 5 years, they get an invitation, okay? So pretend as though you're going to have a party, and who would you want to have at your party? Write their names down on the list. Pretend you're getting married. Who do you want at your wedding? Pretend you became a multi-millionaire and you're going to invite a couple of people to Dubai with you on a yacht. Who do you want to invite, right? So from that list, those are the people you're going to call. Because guys, if your kid have a birthday party in 2 weeks or in a month, Once you be going through your phone to say, oh my God, okay, let me invite this girl. Let me invite this guy. Let me invite this person. You're going to see how it's going to come real quick to you because it's a party. You want to invite people. Same thing here. It's a party. It's a Zoom party. We're going to help them how to save money, how to be debt free, how to make more money. So think of a party list. The third way that you can outreach people is good old social media. Everybody and their mom on social media. My mom got more friends more than me on social media, okay? I'm like, Mom, I need to start paying you to promote my business because you're very active on social media. So, if you're on Instagram, you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, whatever platform you're on, the same people that are liking your stuff, commenting your stuff, messaging you, start with them. Right? And as you go through your feed, people are constantly sharing, oh, my daughter just got graduated. My daughter just started a new job. My kid is somebody's pregnant, somebody's birthday. Those people you can reach out to. Right? And then number 4, revisit your list. So a lot of us, when we first start this business, we may have reached out to people 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago who were not interested. They're busy. They're good. Just check in with them. Right? Your list is your money. The bigger the list, the more opportunity of money you have, right? So I got a lot of lists. Probably I need like 4 assistants to help me call all these people because I'm doing a horrible job calling these people because, again, I have a lot of people on my list. I may meet somebody today and I may not even call them for a week because I got a lot of people to always be calling. So revisit your list. Always add people to your list. Don't take them off. That's one thing I was told in the beginning. Even if somebody tell you, no, Detta, I'm not interested. Don't call me. I'm not going to remove their list. I may call them 5 years down the road because guess what? DettaKing.com ain't leaving this business. I'm in it to win it. Okay. So I had a conversation with Pierre in Mexico, and Pierre said, Detta, I don't care if it takes me 10 years to become a millionaire. Nobody in my family ever did this. I don't care if it takes me 20 years to become a millionaire. Nobody in my family ever did this. I'm going to be the one to do it. And I was like, wow, you're right. Because some people could work a job for 40, 50 years and they'll never make $500,000. So guys, take this business serious. This is the vehicle that can change every one of our lives. And the beautiful thing, you're unborn generation. You will always hear me say this. My nieces and nephew, the things that I'm putting in place for my nieces and nephew, they're kids by default. It's going to have stuff for them. Usha's going to be a grandma. Her grandchild is going to be born with money waiting to just put to his name. Isn't that a blessing? Like, your kids are going to be born and you already got money for them. You already got things in place. All you got to do is get their social and put a policy on their name because there's stuff already waiting for them. So let's go out. Let's share this with everybody. And let's get that 3 recruits, 3 accounts in the next 9 days. And what does that do for you? Number 1 is helping you with your skill set, with your presentation set, with learning this business more. On top of it, you're protecting somebody. And then also you're making money. So my mom, we have a friend on social media. My mom was telling me, this person, the house caught a fire. The house caught a fire. The guy, the kid is 11-year-old. He's a disabled or whatever you call it. I forgot the Down syndrome. 11-year-old Down syndrome. He passed away. And the pet, which is a cat, they both got burned in the fire. And my mom was telling my aunt, Odetta always say, get life insurance. Get life insurance. Even on the smallest child, get life insurance. 11-year-old. It's so sad. And of course, now they're asking for money, right? And I don't want to seem like I'm always the mean one saying, no, I'm not doing anything. But I feel like I need to go more public, more live and tell people freaking get life insurance. Like I'm doing, but I feel like I need to do more because every time I hear a family pass away and they're begging for money, I feel like I'm not doing enough. People should think of Odetta when they know I got to get life insurance. If they're not thinking about, let me call Odetta for some life insurance, I'm not doing enough. Because People in my circle who know me should not have to be begging for money when I do life insurance. Now, 11-year-old child passed away, got burned in the fire, and now we got to do a GoFundMe for him and the cat. I mean, the cat is probably going to get burned, but it's like, now we begging for money? Guys, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. As long as people keep begging for money for GoFundMe, we have a lot of work to do. Let's go to work, guys. And that's my part. Thanks for letting me share.
Oh my God, thank you, Odetta. That was very, 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 very powerful,